Thank you for joining this lesson. We're going to handle matrices and transformations. Mathematics paper 2. A triangle ABC with vertices at A, 1, -1, B, 3, -1, C, 1, 3 is mapped on triangle ABC prime by a transformation whose matrix is -1, 0, 0, -0, 1. The matrix shown here. Triangle A prime, B prime, C prime is then mapped onto triangle A double prime, B double prime, and C double prime with vertices at A double prime 2, 2, B double prime 6, 2, and C double prime -2, -6 by a second transformation. Find the coordinates of A prime, B prime, C prime. So for us to get the coordinates of the image triangle, we need to remember that a matrix multiplied by the object's coordinates when written as column vectors should give us the coordinates of the image. So that is where we begin with. So now we'll be talking about the matrix, which is -1, 0, then 0, 1. This one is going to multiply a triangle with A, 1, -1, B, 3, -1, and C, 1, 3. So that now we may get the image A prime, B prime, C prime. So what we're going to have here now is the multiplication will happen such that this row will multiply the first column for us to get the first element. So we need -1 times 1 and 0 by -1, and that will give us -1 plus 0, which is -1. The next element will be the same row times the next column, such that 1 multiplies -3 and 0 multiplies -1. So that will give us -3. We'll also have the same row times the last column here, such that we have -1 by 1 and 0 by 3. So that gives us -1. Then we go to the next row, 0, 1, such that we multiply the first column. So 0 by 1 and 1 by -1, giving us -1. 0 by 3 and 1 by -1, giving us -1. And finally, 0 by 1 and 1 by 3, that will give us a 3. So now the coordinates of the triangle will be A prime, -1, -1, B prime, -3, -1, and C prime will be -1, 3. So that is the image, and those are the coordinates. Find the matrix which maps A prime, B prime, C prime onto A double prime, B double prime, C double prime. Therefore, the matrix is now unknown, and we can let the elements in the matrix be A, B, C, D, such that now when we multiply with the image, which is -1, -1, -3, -1, -1, 3, we are supposed to get A double prime, whereby it has been given as 2, 2, then B double prime, which is a 6, 2, then C double prime, which is a 2, -6. So now we can work out this, whereby from the first multiplication, I will use elements A and B in the first row to multiply the first element or the first column, so that we get the first element in the answer matrix, which is a 2. Therefore, -A by -B should give us 2. Again, the same row and the next column should give us the next element, which is a 6. Therefore, -3A minus B should give us 6. Therefore, we can solve using the matrix method. Not even the matrix method. I think we can use elimination, because already the coefficients of B are equal. So we subtract downwards now. A minus -3 becomes a plus 3, which is a 2a. B minus negative b becomes 0. This is equal to 2 minus 6, which is a negative 4. And the value of a will automatically become negative 2. So the value of a is negative 2. We can substitute in the equation here so that we may get b. And when we substitute in one of the equations, like the first equation, the value of b is going to be 0. Now we can again form other equations which will involve c and d. In the second row and the first column, I'll be having negative c, negative d to give us the first element here, which is 2. Then we will have again the second row, which is cd, multiplied by the second column, which is negative 3, negative 1. So I'll get negative 3c, then minus d, and this should give us the next element here, which is a 2. Now that the coefficients of d are equal, we can subtract downwards. By elimination, we'll be able to get the value of c. Therefore, I can talk about a negative c minus negative 3c, and that will give us 2c being equal to, because d will cancel now, 0. So the value of c will be 0. When we substitute in the first equation so that we may get the value of d, you realize that the value of d is going to be, so d will be negative 2. D will be negative 2. So when we will be writing now the matrix, we are going to talk about AB, because we have stated it as A, B, C, D. So AB, we're going to have negative 2, 0, then 0, negative 2. So that is the matrix of transformation. Part 3 is telling us that we determine the ratio of the area of the triangle A prime, B prime, C prime to triangle A double prime, B double prime, and C double prime. So we should know that there is a matrix involved in transforming A prime, B prime, C prime to the second image, and therefore the determinant of such a matrix, will give what we call area scale factor. Area scale factor. So now the determinant is going to be given by negative 2 multiplied by negative 2 minus 0 by 0. So this will be positive 4. Therefore, 4 is the determinant. Now, if it was about area of image divided by area of object, we could have said the determinant is 4. But in this case now, we want area of object to area of image, whereby now the area scale factor is going to change to 1 out of 4, because now it is area of object to image. If it were area of image out of area of object, it would have remained to be 4. But now we have to take the reciprocal. Then finally, we are told to find the matrix of transformation, which maps the second image onto the first object, whereby we need to say the transformation matrix is ACD, ABCD, multiplied by the second image, which is 2, 2, 6, 2, then 2, negative 6, and this should give us the first triangle, which is 1, negative 1, 3, negative 1, and 1, 3. Therefore, we should form other equations here and solve them. So the first row and the first column to give us the first element. So 2a plus 2b should give us 1. Again, the same row and the next column, whereby we will talk of 6a plus 2b should give us the next column here, which is a 3. So now we're going to subtract downwards because the coefficients of b are equal, so we can eliminate directly. So we're going to have using the second row here is supposed to be 6a. So 4a negative equals to -2. Therefore, the value of a is going to be half. If the value of a is half, then we substitute in one of the equations here so that we know the value of b. Then you discover that the value of b is going to be 0. Yeah, the value of b will be 0. We can go for c and d such that the first row multiplies the first column here. So we will have 2c plus 2d giving us the last or the first element at this point, a -1. Then again, the same row and the second column such that 6c plus 2d should give us the next element, which is a -1. Now that the coefficients of d are equal, we can again subtract to eliminate d. So 4c, which is a negative, should be equal to 0 because d will cancel. -1 minus -1 becomes 0. So the value of c will automatically be 0. And when you substitute, the value of d is going to be -half. Therefore, now for us to write the matrix, we need to say that the matrix of transformation now is going to be AB, which is half, 0, then CD, which is 0, -half. So this is the matrix of transformation. Thank you so much for following. Subscribe and share.